The first law of power is to never outshine the master. This means you should never make those above you feel uncomfortable or insecure. If you try to impress them too much, you might end up inspiring fear or resentment. Instead, make your masters feel superior and brilliant, and you will attain the heights of power. An example of the transgression of this law is Nicolas Fouquet, Louis XIV's finance minister. Fouquet loved money and luxury, and he was indispensable to the king. However, when he suspected that he was falling out of favor, he decided to stage a spectacular party to ingratiate himself with the king. The party was meant to honor the king, but it ended up making Fouquet seem more brilliant and popular than the king himself. Louis XIV, who was a proud and arrogant man, could not tolerate this and found a convenient excuse to rid himself of Fouquet. To avoid the fate of Fouquet, it is important to make those above you feel comfortable and superior. Do not flaunt your talents or achievements too much, and always give credit to your superiors. This will make them feel valued and appreciated, and they will be more likely to promote and support you. On the other side, we can learn from Galileo, the Italian astronomer and mathematician, who benefited from this very law. In the early 1600s, Galileo relied on the generosity of rulers to support his research. He would often make gifts of his inventions and discoveries to patrons, hoping to secure their favor. However, he realized that this approach led to a life of insecurity and dependence. In 1610, Galileo made a significant discovery, the moons of Jupiter. Instead of dividing the discovery among multiple patrons as he had done in the past, he decided to focus exclusively on the Medicis, a powerful ruling family. He chose them because they had adopted Jupiter as their symbol, representing their authority and divinity. Galileo turned his discovery into an event honoring the greatness of the Medicis. He linked the number 4 of Jupiter's moons to the number of Medicis, emphasizing their family's ascendancy. He dedicated the discovery to the Medicis and presented them with an emblem symbolizing their connection to the stars. This strategy proved immensely successful. In 1610, Galileo became the official court philosopher and mathematician of Cosimo II, who was the ruler at that time, and receiving a full salary. He no longer had to beg for patronage. The reason Galileo's strategy worked was that all masters want to appear superior and brilliant. They value their own name and glory above all else. By aligning the Medicis with cosmic forces and giving them the perception of being linked to the stars, Galileo provided them with immense glory. He didn't challenge their intellectual authority or make them feel inferior. Instead, he made them shine brilliantly among the courts of Italy. Galileo understood that to succeed, he needed to make the master outshine all others. Key takeaways: always make those above you feel superior. Don't try to outshine them. It's important to still please and impress them, but do not go too far in displaying them, lest they feel insecure over you. Always make your superiors appear more brilliant than you are. In this way, you will get more of their support and even promotion. In your interactions, you cannot please everyone, so it's important to be selectively cruel. If your superior is already on the decline, there is no need to fear outshining them. If they are weak, discreetly hasten their downfall. If they are strong, bide your time and wait for their power to fade. Eventually, you will surpass and outshine them. How about you, though? Have you ever faced oppression from those in authority? How do you deal with it? Share your experiences in the comments below so others can learn from you too. Remember to subscribe so you won't miss any of our exciting and useful upcoming content. Catch you in the next video.